Hi everyone, this is Anna with Daily Juice. Well, what do you think? I'm actually sitting outside. It's an awesome warm day here in the Bay Area, but I wanted to hop on and chat with you for just a quick few seconds about a frequent question I get from my clients in terms of how many accounts is it practical for us to have. Even today in my meeting with clients earlier, we had the same discussion. So I am all for simplicity, right? Simplifying things, streamlining, because I want to spend my time focusing on other areas. But as you guys know, I want to make sure that everything is under control. So I'll give you an idea of what my system looks like, and perhaps you can benefit from picking up a few tips. So hi Debbie, thanks for hopping on. So having two checking accounts helps me streamline, hi Charlene, helps me streamline paying my bills for fixed expenses and then variable, right? Fixed expenses get paid by the 15th of the month, and then I don't have to worry about anything else. Variable expenses, however, are all kind of throughout the month, and so that's checking account number 2 that serves that purpose. Now, I also have, my husband and I have a credit card. We have a family credit card. Hi, Victor. Thanks for hopping on. That we use to charge various variable expenses because we want miles, right? So we like to travel, and this is one of the areas where we, try to see if we can play the game of rewards, points and miles, right? So, but what I also have is something that I advocate for. I talked about it a couple of many days ago, is a savings account that's allocated for emergencies. This is my client today who has everything perfectly laid out, and when I asked the question of where do you go when emergency comes up, the only answer he could come up with is that I could borrow. His answer was, hi Diana, that I borrow against my home equity line of credit. Well, I mean, that's not a very thought through emergency savings, right? So I also have a separate savings account, which is high yield online savings account that's tied into either of my checking accounts. So if there is an emergency, if there's a month where I need extra cash, that gets transferred automatically. I do it all on my phone. So with this kind of system, I know any time of the week, any time of the month, where everything is at. I know that my bills are paid. I know where my spending is at, because all I really have to is to pay attention to is that one checking account and my credit card, which is where most of our most of our variable expenses are being charged to. Hi Sandra, thanks for hopping on. So when you're asking yourself a question, how many accounts do you actually have to have or should have? The answer should be very simple. The least amount of accounts, the better. Now, if you got, like many of my clients, you have accounts that are, retirement types of plans from old jobs, IRA, 401ks, and so forth, maybe consolidating those into one or two. Hi, Sandra, good to have you. Will be something beneficial, because again, what you're trying to do is you're trying to have a system that's easy to manage, creates less stress. Hi, Alex, thanks for hopping on. And does not cost you as much money too. So you have to pay attention to where your accounts are, right? In terms of fees, are you paying monthly maintenance fees? A lot of banks have those, right? If you don't have a certain amount of balance, right? Or you have to have an extra savings account. So I challenge you to look at your system. This is a good time of the year to actually reset and clean up and revisit everything, because we're still at the beginning of the year. It's January. We're kind of on with setting up for good success for 2018. So think about it. Let me know what questions you have, and I hope to see you tomorrow for a money date where we actually get to check in on all of these various systems, right, and keep track of what are we doing. Thanks for hopping on. I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much. Bye.